expect, man? Game 3, like, what are we even going to get? We're seeing early aggression here from a lot of the South American players. Our players that we talked to from North America and Europe said that was what they wanted to avoid, was the South American aggression, OCE aggression. But this time it's South America that's showing up.
And not to bring it up, but you know, you saw exactly what happened when King walked into Tifu. You just saw him trying to shadow bomb peacefully to the zone. They were not safe, by the way. They still had to make it through the happy hammer, but he said, you know what, I'm gonna pause right here and I'm gonna take this fight. And that is how the Brazilian region does.
Yeah, that's how they do it, man. They just want to take the fight. They want to go right at your face. They don't care who you are. They don't, listen, you can have millions of subscribers on YouTube. You can have all of the Twitch Prime subs. You can have all the fame and the fortune. But at the end of the day, everyone that's in that game, they are all equal. There is no upper hand depending on how popular you are, and you shouldn't be treated that way either. You should just go at them with everything you got, because that's what it's going to take to walk out of New York City with $3 million in your pocket, which, by the way, you have to have a very big pocket for that.
Take a look there. Benji Fishy has been showing up.
I told him to play to the crowd. It's a play to the crowd. Have some fun.
Yeah, good to see him smiling. You know, he was there in the warm-up games. He's a little timid. Benji, loosen up, buddy. There goes Mr. Savage. And the rest of our competitors, Credo, Kinstar, of course. This is a big moment for everyone here. The game is close.
It must be cool as well to see you guys get a round of applause. You wave to everybody. You wave to everybody. That's not bad. All right, so here we go, folks. It's now time to jump into game number 3 here for the Fortnite World Cup Solos competition. The countdown has begun. The players are loaded up in the battle bus. This is it. All on the line. Let's see who will take away another victory royale, or will we see one of our 2 winners get back-to-back wins, get double wins? That will be massive for them. Oh man, I'm excited, Monster.
Yeah, so far, Aqua has been the only player to prove that he can win on a stage of this magnitude. But, just to give you guys a little context on the bus here, this is a bus coming from the south to the north side, so all your competitors are going to get, yes, a fair split at the map here, and that's exactly what you'd like to see. You want everyone to have a fair shot at the map, so let's go and see. Skype is going to land here. We saw Skype win that last game.
Yep.
Just outside of Pleasant Park. He's probably playing for some ballers here in our top 10 over on the left-hand side here, Blue Boy. Boga, King, Command, and Song.
Yeah.
One of our competitive veterans. It's so great right here. Even with that one window, Skype is still in 6th place.
Yeah, it's wild to think about. That's what it took for him to be able to climb up into the top 10. Only 2 eliminations to his name. Currently standing. But we're going to keep eyes for the time being here as we head on over to Nut Junction. There's a hot spot there as well.
We have talked to some players about landing for hot spots.
I actually just got word from production in the back. King has been eliminated off spawn.
Wow, that's huge. That's going to be a real big setback. We see players like Zane and Zach really fall behind yesterday off of one game not going their way.
That is rough, man. That is certainly not going to be pretty for him. But hey, you have 3 more games remaining. You just got to shake that one off. Moving on, though, we're checking out the action at hand here. Right in. He's going to make it pay. That's going to be an elimination on to Playboys. Well done. Number 1 on the board.
I'll be honest. Just here now with Crew.
That was the shot. Oh, Crew, no shield. Right on the sky platform, too.
That was how King was taken out. Couldn't even land safely. Got pinched right up the sky. It's rough.
There's nothing you can do. You're in a glider state. You're just floating down. You're hoping that no one's looking right at you. Players at this point, they're going to go for those shots, those open opportunities. And you got Tuzi, who had just picked up an elimination earlier on. The circle is going to be over in the ice biome, so by Polo Key, Frosty Flights area. It's also going to be within Pleasant Park as well. So we're going to be looking at a crowd favorite. We got Tifu.
Yes,
had the best run so far.
He's been playing the blocks. He's been getting out of the blocks successfully. It's actually Clip, though, who's been landing here from the Brazilian region. Again, known for landing on a weapon and pushing straight into whoever's at the block. Tifu has successfully defended himself. Even in the warm-up games, he was winning all of the early in engagements. And, shout out to Clip. He actually changed his strategy.
Clip went for a shot there.
Yeah, but Clip, stop pushing though. He's not using the same strategy. He's actually adopted so far. Let's see what Tifu can do in these moments. These shots are perfect for Nate's cross.
Yeah, in game one, Clipnote ended up getting everything that he needed and then disengaged out of the block. Whereas Tifu took a little bit more time to get as much as he possibly can. Clipnote from the Brazilian region here. It's a possibility that he can take him out, but it's going to be very challenging.
Maybe it was just the difference in loadout. Maybe before he didn't have exactly what he needed. Now we just kind of peek into his loadout here. This is a very strong loadout. He's got everything he needs to stick around and take this battle. And that's why you see him playing with such confidence now. And this could just be his season.
And it was also admirable of him as well. He's qualified B9, last chance to do so. Argentinian player as well. Vice has been taking place. That's Clarity G. He made it to the end game in game 2. High ground there for a moment. Darky could have pulled that one off. Mr. Savage has eyes on Clarity G. Does put the pressure on him. Now Clarity's going to have to deal with a player that's behind and in front of him. So just shadow bombs on out of there. He's going to have another one to use as well in case he needs to pop it. But it seems like anyone's going to be paying any attention to him for right now.
There's over 6 players landing at Happy Hamlet. But we're jumping right into this battle right here. Unknown Army, who has had the time to prove to the world that he is here to bring the heat. Early on in our competitive days, Unknown Army was known. Take over, Cody.
This is it, man. Unknown Army, one of our first controller players. Actually, he was our first controller player to qualify for the Fortnite World Cup. Perhaps this is going to be the opportunity that he was hoping for, Monster. Put himself on this stage. A big opportunity. Takes a slow down here for a moment. He's looking to overtake that roof. He can get it and get possession of that. Head it on out. That's Commandment. Commandment's going to be sitting at the top 5 if I'm correct currently. Good fight here between 2 quality players.
Not a battle he wants to lose. There's lots of proof here. Unknown Army, one of the few controller players in it. We saw Wolfies have a big day yesterday. That wall's his. He's got the aggro. The last one is not good.
He's charging right in, and Commandment's going to have to get out of there. He didn't want to deal with that player. He knew the Unknown Army just had that lead on him. Wisely enough, and look at the health there. That's why Commandment does not want to go for that fight. He's going to be in dire straits right now, as Unknown Army does have the life lead.
He's just taking all of these platforms too. He's gaining control slowly but surely. Nice little peek right there. He goes for the staircase first, so clean.
Doing this all with a controller. And I know we have millions of players that play on controller at home, and he goes in. Does apply light damage. One more. That's going to do it. Commandment was in 3rd place. And Unknown Army now made him put in the place that he wanted him to. Die.
And a little taunt to throw some salt on the moon right there. Now hopping to the other side of the map, we have Blaster. He's looking for a vehicle. He does have a baller. His main priority right now is metal and more loot.
Take a look. Here we got Martine. He's got eyes on the target. He's using Skystalker skin. One of my personal favorites. Charging forward with that drum gun. Close range, but no! It was low. Boom! Who gives him the hands there? Fun fact, Christian, our boy from Fortnite VR Live told me, look out for low boom. Someone to definitely take eyes on. They did eliminate one another though. So boom, not in this one. Maybe you can find some better luck in games 4, 5, and 6.
And that is the risk you take when you jump into someone's box here in the Fortnite world. Leshy, another controller player, bringing it back to the little nostalgic tilted tower for that close range PvP. So he gets shot a few times right there, but still keeping his cool. He has plenty of extra shields and mobility. Shockwaves are going to be great for maneuvering around this congested area. That's what it is. 4 players in Neil tilted right now. You have to be careful.
This is a controller battle, actually.
See, can best one another here. Slushy's probably looking to take this wall. Alright, he's gonna break into the building now. Get that high ground over his opponent. Astonished, just waiting, not making a sound here. See if he can bait Leshy into a trap play. Let's see. He's gonna fall for it. We'll make a mistake. That's really what it is, right, Golden?
Yeah, it is. When players are on that stage, you're in the audience, the crowd, everyone's cheering. There's obviously going to be that added pressure. We talked with a few of the players before the game started today. The number one thing that I think everyone brought up to me was just the volume. The sheer presence of where we are. And some of them even went as far as to say, yeah, I don't think I'm going to look up at all. I think I'm just going to focus on the screen. That's what I know. No reason for me to try and go above and beyond anything else, right? Sometimes the moment can take you away.
You can see both points of POVs right here, both points of views.
Yeah.
They're looking to take any walls that they can just to be controlled, have a little bit of an advantage here.
Yeah, this is basically like a Fortnite equivalent of an arm wrestling match right now. Maybe for some of our parents who are joining us here for the first time, haven't watched Fortnite before, they're really just struggling to try and get positioning over the other player. That is the struggle that they're wrestling with here. They can be wrestling again, worked out well with that time.
All right, Lesh this time has decided to commit. He is now down face to face. There's nowhere. Astonishing control into it. Lands the two shot, and that's the little tactic right there. If there's a ramp in front of the wall, you have to recognize you are in big danger because there's a nifty little trick to get you in that box.
One of my favorite players here got Legend in. He's going to be in a fight right now. From the side, high ground. Oh man, that is rough. Legendine not having the best games at this point in time.
Pizza's placed 8th on average when he qualified in the online opens. On average across every game he loaded into. That's very high for placement. And now he's picking up Elan's. Unfortunately, like you said here, Legendine's just not really connecting the dots today, but it's not over yet. We're only halfway through this competition here.
As Legendine has to get out of there. Whew, that could have been very dangerous against an elimination on Kinstar. A massive Elan here for Legendine, sitting right now at 2 Elans currently in this battle, and Neo tilted.
Representing for all the controller players across the world, Leshy, very dangerous. It's going to be a huge upset right there.
And just get close range with a player like Leshy. No punish, right? When you have the controller, you have that little bit of the ability to just L trigger. You're gonna have, and I know some people are gonna be like, oh, L trigger, low, whatever. But the reality is, right? You got the full use of your arm, they have use of your thumbs, but when you push into there, you just don't want to box with them inside of that. It's very rough to deal with.
Maybe Ruff said it best, just that age difference. Unless he's 15, he can just be a little fast when he gets started.
Yeah, I know when I was 15, I was no one knows really control, so. And I competed for a very long time. Got through. We're just in this fight here for the moment. Does get ownership of the wall because that player does disengage above him. And he hears that movement all around. You can also get an eye on the bottom right of your screen. You can see the mini map where a player is going to be located. The player where he's typically on is going to be that white triangle, but that blue triangle, that other player goes right in front of Fight. It's going to knock down the shield just a little bit there. It's going to have minis be able to top himself back up.
This is very intense here for me.
Yeah, Shockwave. Yeah, you don't want to go for that fight. Shockwaves are so important. Players saving it for that late game. And in some cases, they'll just use it, disengage. You don't want to take the fight. There's no reason for you to. So a lot of players think cautiously, as they should, with what's on the line here. But Crew! Oh, he marches forward. That's number 2 for Crew.
You can see the excitement there. Nice little smirking grin on his face. See, throws a peace sign to the crowd. He takes that player Lucky right out. This happy handling area is so dangerous to rotate through. You have players like Mr. Savage. Now we see Left Eye and Kurt. Left Eye was responsible again for a big upset in the last taking out the likes of some huge names towards the end game, but Kurt's here with a heavy sniper. Can he open up a base here and follow with that infantry rifle? He's coming up. This little peek on right here.
I think Ninja yesterday had talked about the infantry rifle, how good that weapon is, and it truly, the accuracy that you get out of it is absurd. It's something that if you pick it up and you know how to use it, you'll be deadly out there in the field, which he's done a lot of times, Ninja, which is why he likes that weapon so much, and I don't understand why a lot of our players will go for that as well. You have the option to, why not? You got that comfortability with it. Then you got Left Eye. 2 eliminations currently, has 2 shockwave nades.
And you gotta give some respect to Left Eye, who completely left his previous job 6 months ago to fully focus in on competitive Fortnite, and he found himself at the Fortnite World Cup stage. I don't think it gets any better than that. That is a dream story here.
Yeah. In competitive gaming, you take those risks if you want it so badly. You want it more than you have to breathe. You just go for that moment. You never know what's going to happen. This could very well be a lot of people in this arena next year playing on that stage. Encourages it to have the budget, so I'm just going along with what you said.
All right, but here we have Tfue playing his classic high ground center map, more or less. He does have a lead for the next zone.
Movement options for him, which in the last game of Shadow Bombs didn't really pan out for him because King, very thirsty, went for just all the water he could possibly get out of that one. And I'd say he certainly was quenched in his thirst, but then deep down, sometimes you're blind and then you just become a magnet, and that is unfortunate.
Clarity G picks up Tfue, unfortunately right there with one wall open from behind him.
That's so difficult.
Down, unfortunately.
That's so difficult. There's time to fly into the sky and then the entire server just looks right at you.
All about timing, unfortunately here, but that's the risk you take. So now looking at Link here. Link putting some pressure up above. Remember, Storm Surge isn't a best in these games, so you have to be hyperactive, you have to be proactive for seeking for damage. But when you commit to battle, you are more than likely going to have to finish that battle. Here we have Robax, just kind of looking up. He's holding that edit though, he is ready to open it up. I think he's going to trade fire as soon as Link goes for the shot. Now they're both playing that little mind game right here. Who's gonna go first now?
New circle, now active.
This is what we like to call a shambles loadout, as Link doesn't have much loot.
No! Doesn't have much loot, doesn't have much HP either. He's gonna have to try again in the next game. Robaz does manage to get the better. Oh man, this is intense. Now we're at 62 players remaining. Some players taking fights, others really just focusing on staying alive. Staying in this one to the placement points.
That's right, now we have Leshy back with Leshy. We saw him in Neo Tilted, taking out the likes of Keemstar, astonished in these 1v1 battles. Clearly not afraid to jump in your box. And oh man, with a loadout like this, 6 shockwaves, 3 launch pads, all the ammunition in the world, and zone fever right now. He is looking very good in game 3 right now.
Yeah, he's got a lot of builds, he's got tons of stuff to work with. No reason why, unless he can make it to that end game. This is going to be interesting. Controller player. Let's not forget yesterday, Wolfie's controller player in 2nd place in the Fortnite World Cup Duos competition, along with his teammate Rojo. There's Lechido, applying the pressure. With that shockwave, Nate gets right on top of a nice spot, nice position, kind of planning himself, understanding the player's going to be around there, but now all these players looking right at him as he just has to play defense, no choice. Gets tagged up a little bit, loses some of his shields. He'll be okay for the time being.
The amount of players you're seeing on the stadium side that once he showed is self to that angle right there. Everyone just collapsed up. That is so scary. And it's still coming in, but he's bending himself off, punishing another player off to the east side right there. Here's Leshy. He can figure out that player is the same one that just tried to make a move on him. Spell disaster for Evil Mare.
Evil Mare doesn't have much to work with regarding health, right? He's sitting at just above half HP. Try to roll him, this could be Clash. Got pieces as well. Down low, on the flooring. There's Clash. Good loadout as far as weaponry is concerned. Also has that lighter. He has currency. I want to grant him a shadow bomb or something like that rather than exposing yourself to the sky. This is another play from earlier on. Storm Surge active currently, and we are in
He's sitting on 2 ballers there. You see one here, he knows his opponent's gonna have to go for it, but I guess a little bit of scouting here, he's gonna realize someone's waiting. baiting all of the loot as well.
Also off screen, Leshy did take out Evil Mare. You mentioned that before, Monster. Ended up happening. And Storm now. 65 HP. Where is this player that's winning for the fights?
Wakey's right nearby. Storm and Wakey are sitting down in the zone here. Biding time here. Wakey, 3 eliminations, tied up for the most elims in the game so far. You have Wakey, Leshy, and Aspect, all at 3 eliminations so far.
Just under 50 players remaining in game number 3. Players have boxed up. They want to play this slow game. Wait for anyone to make mistakes. It's going to be hard, but for some players like Dubs, they're going to need it. Because thus far, it has not gone well for, I would say, one of the favorites here.
Dubs did go for the shot, unfortunately could not connect. It looks like Larry's going to pick up 4 gaming there instead. Dubs, we saw in the previous game, do that baller all the way to the end game. Really playing slow and methodical here. You can't stand still. Dubs has definitely found himself a target nearby.
You see some, I think they're just looking at each other. They know exactly what's going on. Circle's going to be closing down now. We're going to find out where the next one is. And that's when players start to prioritize rotations and movement. Dubs does have a baller, which has been his strategy. He did it in game 2. He had the ball pretty much all the way until the end there. Got shot out of it. But it did bring him to a 2nd place finish. Another top 3 finish for him, top 5, top 3, maybe even a victory royale, right? But ideally that hope.
He tried to catch him right there. You saw that? Wanted to put him in the box for a second there. Take it.
Grab him right there, play right. No idea what to do at that moment.
It's actually pretty interesting as well. This class is desperate right now for Elam. He has to really feed off of a cycle. He doesn't have any other way to heal. He's been taking the safety edge, making doorways so that he doesn't expose himself even for the slightest bit.
84 builds left for class. Tons of builds here. And then the Storm. Now the Storm's starting to push. Look at that. She's still going for shots as players are moving about. Biggest off there, get right in his face and pop that shot off. Now we're going to game 1 winner, Booga. Dealt 420 damage in this match. Hasn't taken a single shot. 1 elimination for him right now. As now the action feed begins to fall. You see so many names getting eliminated one by one. Bizzle out of this one. That was from Leshy, having one heck of a game, taking out some big names.
It is really going down right here. You can just kind of breathe in this overhead view right here. LAEU doesn't even realize he has the high ground right now. Clarity G just nearby as well. Bunda at the upper layer in this end game. Just trying to avoid that lower ground congestion. All these players are just slammed in the middle right here. As Andretta gets the high ground. We haven't seen much of Andretta so far. You gotta be careful. Those shots can really stick and take that placement from you.
Now he has been laying low so far, but does manage to maintain the high ground. Lost it for a brief moment, but wisely enough went outside of the Storm to regain some of those builds. On the right side of your screen, you got Booga and Leshy. Leshy, a great game that he's managed to put together with 5 eliminations, moving your game 1 winner. Maybe looking to get a 2nd win on the board. How massive will that be for your current 1st place player?
Leshy just picked up his 6th elimination now. He is really popping off right here.
Pushing too, a big player there, and a big connection for him. Lots of builds to work with. Booga does get another one. That's Kinzo.
Right through the trap he goes. Booga, one of the superior box fighters in the Fortnite competitive scene right now.
Leshy went up for the high ground. If you see it on the left side, he went high ground. He does get possession of it, but ends up getting kicked there by Andretta and finally eliminated. But what a run Leshy had in this game. Finally comes to a conclusion when he went for high ground. Now it's Booga again with 11 players remaining. We're about to get into the top 10 here, Monster.
Well, the last we saw, he does get taken out right there. Unfortunately, it's Peter Pan who takes him out with 6 eliminations. Peter Pan from Dark Horse right now. He's going to get wiped out here too, but it's still a great game. Wakey, we saw leading in eliminations at one point. It's the zone here, little boy.
Oh man, this is it. He sends another one out, and there's the time. He got to run. He goes into it. He's still holding position. Don't have the high ground, but he got it in front.
Absolutely incredible for Dubs to connect. Finally hits all of his shots and nearly about to back performance right there. That is the kind of comeback story you want to see here on the main stage.
Prove to the world that you're the greatest to ever do it. But you gotta give credit to Wieląsek. Second place finish for him there. Had the high ground, had the explodes, but it was Dubs who managed to get the better of Wieląsek. And look at this unfold right here. Wieląsek had the Rockets looking right at Dubs, and Dubs just needed to play defense. Wieląsek had no more builds to work with, and Dubs recognized he had the high ground. He just needed to go in there for the clothesline, and he nails it with that green pump.
That is the name of the game. You cannot miss your shots when you fully commit. Dubs and Mega City side by side. What a better player to have nearby you. Arguably probably his best friend right here in the competition.
Hey man, that was nuts. What a game from Dubs. What a journey he's had. Four-time qualified. We know that he is a unit when it comes to solos. Finally getting that win. So second place in game 2. Game 3 gets first place. He has to be feeling very good about that.
That is the kind of performance he was looking for, and it must feel good to finally solidify a victory over the Clips.
Yeah, it's like it's just a load off his shoulders, man. Honestly, because he's been talking to him quite a bit. He's like, I just want to get this win. Now with that, Dubs goes up to third place. The top note, Skype. He managed to make it to the end game, as well as Buga. So, our 3 winners, 1, 2, and 3, in the order of which they won their victories. 1 was Buga, game 2 was Skype, and game 3 was Dubs. 19 points, 1 point shy of taking second, and Buga, way to hold on to that positioning at the top of the mountain.
King is still here too, as is Song, as is Commandment. They've all been in the running, but that was a great fight to see the West and the East clash in those final moments.
I love it, man. I love it. Another look here, 11th and 20th. Epic Whale, Pricey, and these are all managed to get up in the standings here, as well as Left Eye and the Wakey. Oh, what a game that was. Game 3 did not disappoint, but I did get word that we have Dubs standing by with Jordan Fisher to get his thoughts on that win.
A massive victory royale for Dubs here, a definite crowd favorite. A lot of people really excited to see you play today. 2 games in a row, 1v1 situations. Obviously, you're playing for placement here. We're seeing this action happen in real time. Your baller maneuverability, you're staying in the baller for so long. Obviously helped you win that right there at the end. Yo, the Rockets are coming down on you hard. What are you thinking in this moment? You trying to get high ground? What's going on?
Last game I was just purely playing for placement and trying to hold out on the ball, and it worked.
Obviously, we got that victory. Okay, going into these next matches, you're sitting in a pretty great position right now, if I do say so myself. What are you thinking? What strategy going into this right now?
I'm just gonna keep trying to play consistent, and I should be good.
Golden Boy, Monster D-Face. It's feeling amazing down here. How's it feeling up there?
I think the feeling's mutual, my friend, because these have been excellent games. I love duos, right? You and I talk about all the time, right? We love casting duos, but there's just something special about when it's just you, the game, solos, competitions, man. Dare I say it's the ultimate battle royale experience.
There's just no room for error in solos. When you get dropped, when you get sniped for making an error, you cannot make a mistake. And we saw this up here earlier today. Dr. Luco is not.
He's not.
Hey, Dad's man out there.
He's just a little elderly. That's all. As a So, what a game that was. And I understand that we actually have Cam standing by with a special announcement. Sundown, what's up?
Thank you so much.